What's up, you awesome people? I'm Julian, and today we are going to be talking about casinos and the problem with them and how much I have currently lost from casinos in total from gambling. But first, happy September 19th, which is a Thursday in 2024. I hope you all are having a shiny Thursday. All right, so let's get right into it. The problem with casinos, and just to make this dialogue, between us happen, please comment below, your experience with casinos, how much you've won, how much you've lost, what games you've played, what's your game, what's your feeling? I just want to know, but I'm going to go into mine. And like I said, I'm going to talk about how much I've lost. I'm going to talk about everything casino-wise. So, casinos. Luckily, I refrained from going to them for the longest time because I'm like, hey, they're so addicting. You hear all these horror stories of people losing their lives, families, houses, becoming homeless because of gambling. Even the people that make so much money from it then lose that plus more. And as much as those stories are fascinating, they're heartbreaking, and just hearing, you got the rich people that have gone up and down or become poor. And then you got people that aren't that rich that save up and then lose all their savings. It's sad. It's an addiction. It's serious. I will put down below, just in case for anyone that does want to talk to someone, I'm going to put the number or email or contact for any casino helplines or resource places, just, if you have an addiction to casinos or gambling. So I will say it's challenging because I get it. It's up to the individual. They choose to go to gamble. They choose to put X amount of money on something. And I'm just going to say, my advice, don't ever gamble or go to a casino with any money that you're not willing to completely lose. As much as no one wants to lose money, it's not fun to lose money. A good rule of thumb is only gamble what you can afford to lose. Think about it like a glorified kind of toilet, It's like you're putting money in a toilet. The difference is you put it in a toilet, it's all going to get flushed, it's not coming back. But that's how you got to look at it. So if you win anything, great. But understand, all games are meant for the casinos. It's a business, and obviously the business needs to keep making more money to keep growing. So every game is in the casino's favor. And I know one of the things and problems that we all have, including myself, is we're like, hey, we can beat the casino. I've watched all these videos on this strategy. I have my own strategy, and we can beat them. Now, I'd say going into casinos right off the bat, they're made to look so flashy. They're made to just reel you in and keep you there. There's no clocks. There's no windows, so you lose sense of time. And it's sad how many time commitments get ruined because people, go to play for half an hour, 4 hours later, boom, all that time's just gone. That money's gone. It's sad. So I'm going to just get into my experiences, but please comment below your experiences with them. Starting with what games I'm into. I'm not into slots because to me you're just pushing a button. There's way more fun games to push. I get it. There's a dopamine rush every time. It's like I'm putting in money. I hope I win. And then slot machines are made very, entertaining, very engaging, very captivating. I feel like there's a TikTok element on how you just want to always keep the person excited, and oftentimes you're always going to lose no matter how much you're playing slots, whether they're penny slots, nickel, dime, quarter, dollar slots, $2 slots. The majority of plays lose, and I just find slots boring, so I don't do that. I do get how most casinos I've been to, slots are the main attraction. It's the first thing you see. Also, I just want to say casino food, as much as I've had some good casino food and trash casino food, it's all way, way overpriced. So I suggest, unless you want to blow money on food at a casino, get food elsewhere before or after. Anyways, my game is roulette. I am hooked on that game. That's what I've spent the majority of my time and money on. I have friends who are into the blackjack, into the card games. I would be into those, but I am not that good at cards. So I don't want to play against anyone else because they will beat me. You can tell my hand real quick from my face. I give it away. It's just the type of player I am. I don't mean to. I'm also kind of naive with a lot of the strategy of poker. So I'm down to play poker for fun, but not down to play for money. And then you got those table card poker games or blackjack games that I would say the addicted side of me, the addict side, is like, I want to play those, but I have, and every time I do, I just lose so much money so quick. So roulette, and then like from time to time, like the poker tables where it's like we're up against the dealer, not each other. Starting with how much have I lost? I'm very embarrassed, but I think to date I've probably lost just over $5,000. How much have I gained? It don't matter, because I've lost that whatever I've gained immediately. So 5,000 I've lost so far playing at a casino. Luckily, I don't go there very often, but when I do, I usually lose there. Not my thing. I will say I have a friend who every time he goes to a casino gets like $5,000 to $10,000 and is clearly very lucky with casinos. That's not where my luck is. But so roulette, I watch a lot of these roulette videos, so I keep trying all these different strategies. Like one of the strategies I do is like the lines, where it's like you, instead of doing any numbers, you go on these columns, but like in between the columns of the lines, you put 6 chips in between each line. So really the only numbers that if they hit you'll lose is the first column and the last column and the zeros. Those zeros freaking get me, man. Freaking get me. And like part of me is like, Julian, all you gotta do is do the lines and then put chips on the zeros. But what would happen if they get on the 6 numbers that I didn't put it on? All gone. And it's a loop, because the addict side, the ego is like, Julian, gamble. Let's go to the casino and play roulette. Play roulette. It's like, no. I want to, but no. It's a waste of time, waste of money, and I'm probably going to lose it all and feel like shit afterwards. Because that's one of the many things that suck about casinos. You go in all hopeful and excited, and you typically come out feeling like shit. Because you lost. Even if you had a win, you usually lose it all. In fact, I don't think I've ever left a casino where I did not lose more than I started with. I gotta just not go to casinos anymore. It's not worth it, even though the idea is so fun. It's like glamorous. It's like, I want to get my friends. I want to just go do that, but it's like, and then what? And then what? I will say for any alcoholics or drinkers out there, you know, if you're there long enough, you get free drinks if you wait, even though then there's other drinks they have to pay for. But usually, like, people come. Typically, I've noticed that they're generally just women that are serving from the casinos I've been to. But you have these servers that come by, give you, like, I would say a very small, like half solo cup sized drink with ice, and it's free, but then you got a tip. I would say one time I was feeling very lucky on the roulette table. I'll tell you my strategy that did work, because I realized one time I actually only lost $100 instead of the $500 I initially lost because of the strategy. But on that same day, I was so excited that basically anytime the waitress came and got me a drink, I'm an alcoholic, so I would keep drinking. I would be like, hey, keep coming back every 10 minutes and I'll give you $1 more tip than I did the last time. So, you typically tip $1, right? So the first drink $1, second drink $2, and by the 7th drink, I was giving her $7 for that drink. I don't remember if I had 7 or 8. Oh, side note, don't pass out in casinos. Don't film at casinos. Don't do sketchy things. You're dealing with money, so be careful. But I almost got kicked out because I was very tired and was almost passed out on a roulette table. But don't worry about that. So what did I do? Be careful, I'm about to tell you a strategy, but doesn't necessarily mean do it, because it's a lot of trust what I'm about to say. It's fully gambling, and like I said, if you go to a casino, plan to lose that money, and if you don't, congratulations, but moderation. What was the strategy? Well, this person never met before, started talking to them at the roulette table, asking them questions, because I like to conversate, even though a lot of my roulette questions are very naive and beginner questions, and he's made money, lost money, but he's an addict with this, and he was on a hot streak. So I'm like, hey, you know what? Let me invest in you. Let me give you $100 worth of chips. And then I want the 100 back. And then we split everything 50-50. And lo and behold, he was with my money able to get me a few hundred back. And like I said, rather than losing 500 like I had initially that day, I only lost 100. So that was the best casino story, that I walked away only losing 100. Not a good story, but that's the point. That's the point. And I got to be careful, because even talking about this makes me want to go play roulette. But it's like, no, do something more productive. All right, y'all, comment below your experience at the casino. Comment below what you think about roulette, what game you like, what game has hurt you. I'm very curious. Let's make this dialogue happen. I also want to say real quick, on the last video, the person that made a good note that I need to, cut up clips on my review videos was named JatInRathor8633. JatInRathor8633. Sorry, bro, for butchering your name, but I just want to say that's who had those great notes, and from here on out, I will always make sure to say the commenter's name as well as their comment. All right, well, there you go. That was a long blog thing. Y'all have a great night. And remember, please support the channel by whamming that like button and bamming that subscribe button. Y'all are awesome. Enjoy the beautiful night. And don't let nothing stop you.